guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a foundation review, and today I am testing out the Booty Crop Dewy Bounce Radiant Skin Tint Foundation. Never tried it before. This has been a bit of a big thing on TikTok, like over the last year really, and I bought it ages ago and only now I am getting around to trying it. So it has SPF 30, amazing. It has ceramides, peptides and hyaluronic acid. It's a dewy and radiant finish, hydrating and lightweight, buildable long-lasting coverage, and it has sun care and skincare inside. Now I have the shade Sugar, which is the palest shade they do. However, as of right now I'm filming this video, I have a tan because I've been on holidays when I'm filming this video. So this is going to be too light for me now, I'm assuming. Well, you never know, it might be okay. But I do have a tan like on my chest, not so much on my face. I have a little bit of a tan on my face, but my neck does not tan. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see. I also have the matching concealer, but this is definitely going to be too pale. But I'm going to try it out anyway. So this is the Booty Crop Dewy Bounce Radiant Concealer. And this one is in the shade Frosting. Now this is definitely going to be too light, but I'm going to try it out anyway. I might mix it with another concealer. We'll see. So yeah, let's just get started. Okay, I'm going to start by spraying my face using this Barry Flawless Hydro Fix Primer Water. Now for primer, I'm going in with the Booty Crop Wee Cherie Gripping Primer. And I'm going to use my e.l.f. small stipple brush to apply this. It's a very grippy primer. The only thing I don't like about this primer is that it does make your face red, because it obviously is a red primer. It's giving me that redness now to my face. So that's the only thing I don't like, and I don't think this skin tint is gonna cover it, but we'll see. So like I said, the skin tint I have is in the shade Sugar, which is the palest shade that they do. Has SPF 30, so I'm not going in with an SPF on my face. I'm gonna see how it goes just with this. I'm gonna be applying it with my LA Girl makeup sponge, and I'm hoping that it's gonna be a decent shade. Obviously I want it to be pale, but I don't want it to be ghostly pale, you know? Just leaving that primer dry down a second. So yeah, let's start applying it. Oh, it's very like liquidy, which I actually like. I'm just gonna start off with a little bit. Okay, it's very, very pale. But the thing is, this will be perfect for me then when I don't have a tan. So I'd rather it be pale than too dark, you know? Okay, very sheer coverage, which is fine. You expect that from a skin tint, but so far so good. I like it. Perfect skin match, love it. Okay, very, very glowy. Mind you, the primer is really glowy anyway, so it could be a combination of the primer and the skin tint. But my skin is like shining into outer space at the moment. So I am going to need to set this with a lot of powder. Okay, so you know what? I've done like 1.5 coats there. I'm going to leave it at that because it's supposed to be a skin tint. It's not supposed to be like a super thick foundation. So I am going to leave it at that. And I'm going to say the colour match is perfect, even with the tan. And I can get away with this in the winter as well, definitely. The finish is very, very dewy, a bit too dewy for me. However, if you put a mattifying primer underneath, it might be a different story. And when I set it with powder and everything now, hopefully it'll be okay. I have dry skin, but also combination skin. So I get really oily in my T-zone and then dry elsewhere. So we'll see how this lasts throughout the day. But so far I'm actually really liking it. I like the feel of it. It's really lightweight. This seems like it would be a nice summer foundation, or even just like a really natural, wearable, everyday foundation, because it has that SPF built in as well, which is amazing. It's so hard to find a good foundation with SPFs built in, and there's loads of brands coming out with them at the moment, so that's really, really good. And now I'm going to try this concealer, and this is where it's all going to go downhill, I feel. So this is in the shade Frosting. It's the Dewy Bounce Radiant Concealer. I'm going to be mixing this with a darker concealer. Maybe I'll leave it sit for a minute in case it oxidizes. Here's hoping. I don't think it is. However, the coverage is not given for me. Do you know what? I'm going to blend it out on its own. I'm going to see what the coverage is like just for this concealer. And then I'm going to mix another concealer with it for a bit of a darker shade, I think. Yeah, I'm not... I have very dark under eyes, right? So the coverage needs to be top notch for me. Okay, I'm just going to go in with this L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer in the shade Fawn, just to add a bit of coverage and also a bit of colour. There's a contrast. Okay, I'm just going to set my face with powder a second. Actually, I think I'll finish up the rest of my makeup now off camera, and then I'll come back with my thoughts. Okay, I'm back, and my final thoughts are, I actually really, really like it. You know, with a full face of makeup on, powder to mattify it, and I just love it. I just really like this foundation. I know it's a skin tint, there's not much coverage, however, it just gives you that perfect, just a little bit amount of coverage that you need. This would be perfect in the summertime, perfect for traveling, perfect for just popping out. You don't want much makeup on, but you still need that protection from the sun because it's got the SPF 30. Perfect. Yes, the shade is perfect as well. I am worried about what it's going to be like when I don't have a tan, but right now it's perfect. But however, I don't tan on my neck, so hopefully it should be the same because my neck just doesn't tan. So I'm hoping that it's going to be the same. So perfect shade match, perfect skin tint coverage wise, just the right amount of coverage for a skin tint. I love it. And yeah, it's really hydrating. Obviously now with powder on, it's made it matte. However, my natural oils will come out throughout the day. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to keep this foundation on for 2 hours, 6 hours, then 8 hours. So I'm going to check in with you at those points just to let you know how it's looking and my thoughts on it throughout the day. So I will see you in 2 hours time and we'll see how it's looking then. So far so good. See you in 2 hours. Okay, so it's been 2 hours now wearing the foundation and there's not much change. However, around my mouth has gone slightly dry and like cakey. I don't know what's happened there. Everywhere else is looking good. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's hardly anything. You've really got to look close to see it. But that's the only change I've noticed. So far so good. Still loving the foundation. It's really, really nice. So I'm going to keep it on for another 4 hours, which will be 6 hours since I first applied it. So I'll see you then. Okay, so it's been 6 hours wearing the foundation and I just checked in the mirror and we have worn away quite a little bit around the nose. And like I mentioned previously, it's just gone a little bit strange around the chin. However, that has improved since the last time. As you can see, my natural oily skin now is coming through. So the matte look from the powder has vanished. So my natural oils are coming through. So it's looking really dewy and fresh. I actually really, really like it. I don't have anything bad to say about this skin tint at the moment. It's just going really strong. Obviously, I'm going to keep it on for another 2 hours, which will be 8 hours since I first applied it. But I'm loving it so far, so we'll see you in 2 hours time. Okay guys, it's been 8 hours now wearing the foundation and honestly, we're not looking great. I've got to be honest, we are very cakey and coming away a lot around the nose and the mouth area. But everywhere else is fine, so I still like the product. It's just what I'm going to do next time is I'm going to put a mattifying primer on underneath. And I think hopefully that will help a little bit better. So yeah, this product still gets a thumbs up from me, so all good. Okay, so that completes this video. This was my review of the Beauty Crop Dewy Bounce Radiant Skin Tint and the concealer. Love the skin tint. This is just a bit too pale for me, but it's okay. So yeah, I hope you liked this video and I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up down below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already so you can see all my other videos. And thank you so much for watching guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!